Start recording. Welcome everybody to
Grease Trap.
the Grease Trap. Yeah,
You almost said the pre-post show.
I know.
You
well,
almost said it.
that's why
He
I thought
thought
it.
it.
I was like,
he thought it. Yeah.
Pre-post show. I'm like, that's not right. Grease Trap.
You gotta let the meme die, TJ. You gotta let the pre-post show go
I know.
and embrace the grease trap.
So Paul comes in this morning. I'm like, hey Paul. He's like, hey, you want like a Red Bull or something? He's like, yeah. I guess I probably should. It's one of those days where if left to my own devices, I wouldn't say a fucking word to nobody. I'm like, all right.
It's so true.
I feel you, bro.
Dude, I don't blame it at all, man. There's days like that where, like, when you have to interact with people, it's like the most, like, you just feel like drudge. You're like, it's
Yep,
great.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And,
I
like,
totally
just
feel it.
talking is just, like, painful. It's like, all you want to do is sit there and, like, your own fucking misery or
See,
whatever it is,
I
or
had-
anger or whatever you're feeling.
I had that day on whatever the second, I think it was Friday. Yeah, because we did a bunch of shows on Thursday, and then we had to come back and do a bunch more on Friday.
Yeah.
And that was the day when I was like, man, fuck, God.
Yeah.
But
It's been a pretty brutal, last week we had a couple of really brutal shooting days in a row.
oh yeah. So
And,
I had a weekend, but I had to spend some of my weekend doing research for the episode. But we'll talk about that whenever it gets to the time to do it. But yeah, we're here, we're queer, and that's basically it. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Look, what else do you want me to say?
I don't know. We got 30 minutes to fill. We got a
Got
minute
30
down
minutes.
so far.
Dude,
I'm already out of energy, so
You're already out of energy?
Yeah, I'm out of-
You're fucking pitiful, TJ.
I'm
Get
out
with
of
it,
energy.
TJ.
I'm out of things to say.
I'm not. I got something that I just gotta talk about, dude.
Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
Scotty, when he arrived today, stepped in a giant pile of dog shit.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
true.
I fucking
TJ's yard.
did.
Yeah, he did.
The
And he
whole-
came in here pissed.
Yeah, Scotty was.
But to me, and it's not just Scotty, anybody steps in dog shit, I laugh my fucking ass off. So I had to control myself so fucking hard.
I don't care if you guys. No, I don't care if you guys laugh at it. I'm just telling TJ exactly what's gonna happen if I step in his dog shit one more fucking time. I'm gonna
so
take the
I'm
shoe
supposed
off
to be
my-
penalized because you can't
I'm gonna
watch where
take
you're
the
going.
fucking
huh?
shoe off my fucking foot. I'm gonna walk in the goddamn house. I'm gonna make you fucking smell it, dude. I'm gonna rub in that in your fucking face. Like, hey, you want some dog shit, TJ? Pick up your dog's fucking shit, TJ. Pick up your goddamn dog's fucking shit.
Scotty stepped in a poop.
I'm like walking in. I'm like, all right, 102. I'm gonna fucking fuck with TJ.
Squish.
It was dude. It was like a fucking cartoon squish. It was like. I'm like, maybe it was just mud. Maybe it was just mud. Like,
It wasn't
nope.
just mud.
Fucking like orangish, reddish, fucking diuretic dog shit. It's like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, that might not have been in Sal. It might have been the other dog that comes around here. Borny.
Borny.
Might have been Borny's shit, dude.
Oh, well,
You don't know.
Oh yeah, might have been Borny shit.
Yeah.
Well, clean up Borny shit or clean up Salvador's shit.
See, just you gotta watch where you're going, Scotty.
I'm going in and out the front door
Dude,
from now on.
Yeah, same, dude.
I'm walking on the little path.
Yeah, I mean, maybe when my yard dries up a little, but right now it's so fucking muddy.
That ain't never gonna fucking
Yeah,
happen.
whatever, TJ.
It's my yard's usually not that wet, but it was just we had a few rainy ass
It's been
days.
a bog.
It's been a bog lately.
It's Louisiana,
Bog.
dude. Louisiana in the winter is just a fucking goddamn.
The sun hasn't
the
come up
swamp.
to clear it out.
Yeah, it's just the swamp personified, dude. I mean, it's basically just reclaimed swampland for the most part, but then you really start to see it in the winter when you don't have that fucking oppressive heat to dry everything out.
Scotty stepped in a poopy.
Scotty stepped in the poop.
Dude, I'm just gonna sprinkle some dog shit around Paul's fucking goddamn car, dude.
Dude, it's happened to me.
Oops! Oh, Paul, you stepped in
It's
shit.
happened to me so many times in my life that the only way that I can get through it and go on living like a human being, knowing that I might experience it again, is to find it hilarious. So I laugh when I step in poopy too. And then it sucks.
then you're covered in shit.
But
Your fucking bottom of your shoe, dude. Oh man, TJ is actually the worst one to step in shit, but he never does. He never fucking steps in dog shit.
It's because I look where I'm fucking going.
Yeah, like a fucking what a fucking namby-pamby little pussy you are. You look at the girl. Oh, let me see where I'm walking at all times. Do you have to fucking watch your feet so you don't fall?
Yeah.
Are you like a toddler?
I really do.
Let me see. My foot's gonna go there. My foot's gonna go there.
Dude, because you know what? You know what it is? It's not even the stepping in dog shit. I mean, that's good to avoid too. But I guess everyone hates stubbing their toe, but I think I have an unnatural level of hatred for stubbing my toe on something. So I really do watch my feet a lot.
Have you
when I
ever
walk.
broken your toe?
No.
I've
No,
broken a
I've
bunch
never
of
broken
toes.
a toe, but I have I fucked up my ankle a few times. Like I had weak ankles for a while.
I have weak
I don't know if I
ankles.
still do because it hasn't happened in a long time.
Oh, goodness. My ankles are so weak.
But sometimes I'll just be walking and then a foot will just give way and it'll just go crunch. It'll just like bend. I'll be like, it'll be like.
Oh, you know what, dude? Remember time you leaped over like a fucking bush or something? It was
Yeah.
like, it wasn't even that much. It was like you leapt like a foot and a half, and then she just like, oh! And he couldn't.
Yeah, like pulled some. I fucking tore some kind of
He tore
ligament
some
or
ligaments, he couldn't
hyperextended
walk.
it or something.
Remember we had those bunk beds at the time, so you use like the fucking
Yeah, I made a
ladder to,
makeshift
like, walk.
crutch out of the ladder from the bunk bed.
Yeah, she did go
It
to
was
the
a
fucking
weird thing
doctor,
because I wasn't
yeah.
even tired, but I injured myself and I just went right to bed and fell asleep for like 10 hours or something. And then I woke up and it was still hurting. I'm like, I guess I got to go to the doctor.
Oh no, and you fuck yourself up like that, dude. Honestly, usually in the time you don't feel it as much because you have like that endorphin rush. You're just like, oh, I'm fine. Then you wake up, then you're just in horrible pain.
Oh, I felt it.
Dude, multiple times in my childhood, I did that shit where you're running barefoot and you skin your big toe and like a big flap of skin comes off the front of it. Multiple times. That was stubbing my toe to me.
Yeah.
Was running outside and getting like a flap of skin off.
Oh,
the
dude,
front of
I
your
remember
toe.
one time when I was a kid, I was walking in Steve's like garage kind of area, and for some reason I was barefoot, and I stepped on a fucking nail,
Oh shit, dude.
and I screamed for someone to help me, but there was like no one could hear me, and I couldn't fucking walk back upstairs because I had a fucking nail in my foot.
You're an idiot.
So
dude.
I basically just like I had to sit there for like probably like 5 minutes, just like coaxing this nail out of my foot. It was fucking horrible.
Dude, I had a similar story with that, but I was lucky as shit when they were like back on.
Luckily, I didn't get fucking tetanus.
When we lived at I don't want to say the name of the street, but back when we lived in the house where like they were building the pool, you know what I mean, when we were
Right.
kids.
Yeah.
Like, well, so they had laid like they dug out the pool and laid all the cement down and stuff, and then they were like starting to do work on it. And I was running around the fucking pool. I'm like, this is great, because I'm a fucking dumb little kid. Like, we're gonna fill the pool soon. And I looked, and then I went inside, and I took out my shoe, and in my shoe was a fucking nail that went in between my fucking toes.
Damn.
I mean, and it was like a nail like this, dude. I couldn't even fucking believe it because it was almost like coming out the top of my
Oh,
fucking
you lucked
shoe.
out, dude.
Dude, I fucking
you dodged a
totally,
bullet.
I totally fucking lucked out.
I stepped on a rusty nail when I was a kid and had to get a tetanus
Oh,
shot.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
the
happens.
worst shit, dude.
Dude, I used to, because I had a room that was like covered in posters when I was like a teenager, it was pretty common for me to like just step on thumbtacks. It probably happened to me like once or twice a month.
I fucking hate that shit, dude.
You ever step on a Lego?
Yeah. That's a bitch. That doesn't go in, but that just hurts.
No, it's definitely like
Oh, dude, almost
not a
like-
good feeling.
It's almost like the smaller the piece, too, the worse it is. It's like you just get the right angle and you just like crunch down. You put all your weight, and it's like this. It's all concentrated into something like this big.
Yeah. It's crazy. It fucking hurts, man.
It's like being stabbed with a baseball bat.
yeah. I could see the analogy somehow. Yeah, that's crazy shit. I mean, so yeah, I think maybe all that stuff is why I don't ever walk around barefoot. No one has even seen my bare feet for the most part, so.
So your bare feet right now, TJ. Show the people your feet.
Maybe if I trim my nails back a little.
Oh, damn, dude.
He's got some eagle's
Those
claws
things are
right now.
nasty.
He's got some eagle's claws right now.
I mean, my feet are so sensitive that literally I was at a beach in Nice, France when we were on that European trip. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take my shoes off and give my feet a little sun. And like, I took it off for like maybe 5 minutes and my feet were just like red.
Really?
Because it's just like they couldn't handle even that little sliver of sunlight because they've just never experienced it
Feet
before.
come out. What is...
I think it's probably the first time. I think that was probably the first and only time in my adult life that my feet have seen the sun. So
What the fuck, TJ?
yeah,
That's kind of insane, dude.
yeah, that was a little crazy.
Are your toenails like gangly and like they pretty much like the length of them just like is like gets as long as your shoe and that's
Do you look
basically
like
it?
one of those old Chinese guys with the super long nails?
All right, I guess I'll demystify this. Here,
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
shit, dude.
TJ's going to unveil
Oh,
his
what
foot.
the fuck, dude? I gotta see this with my own eyeballs.
I ain't showing the people, but I'll show you.
Okay.
You can describe it to them.
Oh, the people don't get to see?
What's that weird fucking thing on your leg, dude?
That thing's been there forever.
I think I'm gonna abscess, TJ. Let's see.
He could snatch a salmon going upstream with them
Dude,
feet.
what the fuck, dude? Like, his nails actually. I'm assuming that Chelsea must help him with his nails.
She does clip them occasionally.
Okay, yeah. So like, they actually don't look too bad in that department. He just has like sallow, pasty feet that just look like
They've never seen the sun.
Yeah, they're like the sun is like
Didn't you
something
go
they've
barefoot
never
when we
seen.
went to the beach?
No,
No, dude, I don't think he did.
no, I don't do that.
Oh, I wasn't Pismo. I wasn't there.
I guess I might have when I went. I think I did when I walked into the ocean. But other than that, I kept my shoes on.
Well, your feet got a little sun that day then.
That's true. That's very true.
He made sure to put them in the water very quickly.
But, it was just basically like take the shoes off, go into the water, get out of the water, put my shoes back on. So
I done touched the ocean. Now I'm back.
that ocean was too damn cold for me.
Do you wear flip-flops ever?
No.
Because there's too much foot exposed.
Oh, yeah. I don't do that.
See, I love flip-flops.
He wants like a foot cocoon, dude.
Oh, dude. I get my groceries delivered a lot of times. And the guy that came here the other day committed a fashion faux pas that even I know is like one of the standard, like, don't ever do this. He was wearing sandals with socks, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like
no, man.
he had like the thong of the sandal like compressing the sock down into his foot.
Oh no.
So he looked like
man.
it looked like this weird alien like big toed foot and shit.
Damn. I thought you were going to say he wore white after Labor Day, but
No, it's worse.
that's even worse.
I mean, why would you wear? Man, no, man, you can't do that, dude.
It looks really bad. It really does.
It's not comfortable either. I've done it. Like sometimes I'll do that. I'll be sitting around the house in socks, and I've got to take Dinor down.
So you slap your sandals on real quick.
And I'll throw my sandals on over the socks, and it's not comfortable. Like it accomplishes like keeping your feet from touching the ground, but that's about it.
That's all you really want. I mean, like that's probably the only time I think it's acceptable. It's like you have to go outside. You don't really want to put shoes on. You're like, okay, I'll just do this real quick. But dude, just delivering groceries and doing your work and all that shit, man. That would not seem
I
comfortable.
wanted to invite that dude in for a joint because I could tell.
You could sense it.
I could
coming
tell
on.
he was a smoker, dude.
Yeah,
He was a
No, you
smoker.
could just
He's
every
a joker.
you can tell.
everything about his appearance and general demeanor was like this dude smoked some weed. Could be like, hey man, I'm not gonna give you a tip, but
We got from a joint, dude. And he was all like, I've never smoked weed
I
in
am
my
a
life.
I am reporting you to the authorities, sir.
911, save me. That
I
could've
have been
happened,
offered
TJ.
marijuana. I mean, it probably wouldn't happen. No. My
fuck
senses
no.
on that are usually pretty fucking good.
Dude, what would have happened in that case? Dude, been like, fuck yeah. Man, dude, you're a dick, dude. That dude fucking, he doesn't even understand not to wear socks with sandals.
Yeah.
You could have freaking smoked him out. Maybe taught him a life lesson. Instead, you know what? You passed on it, dude.
Yeah,
Now the guy's going to go on wearing socks and sandals, and he's not even stoned.
I know, right?
You're a piece of shit, man.
Let's watch some anti-drug PSAs. Those are fun.
Man, let's not do that, TJ.
What's that one with like the snake guy?
The snake?
Is that a weed one? I think they're pretty much. I think all the major ones are pretty much our weed ones, or just drugs are bad in general.
There's this one where it's like snake. Here,
I
I'll
just
show
remember
you.
the frying egg, man. That was the best anti-drug PSA ever. It was right. It was short, sweet, to the point. Made a good point.
All right, this one is from 1986, and this is called Snake. Snake.
All right, let's watch it.
Here, I'll put it up for you.
Snake.
Yo, dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room. I gotta get you up on this. You know who I am. Snake. Dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice. Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama, lie, cheat on your homeboys. But hey, that's the price you pay when you deal with dudes like me. Now, some folks will tell you that I'm dealing in poison. But hey, do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you? Yes.
Whoa, dude.
Damn.
I know,
You
right?
become a drug dealer, you become like an 80s movie villain fucking snake. All right, I'm down, dude.
This looks better than some of the villains.
I know, right? That's pretty good fucking makeup. I mean, like
It was wasted on that.
They hide it in the shadows and stuff, but you know.
No, it's pretty good though.
Yeah, I like it.
Digging it.
Snake.
Dude, I'm fine with it, man. Dude, like, that's why PSAs always fail, because even if they're cool, it's like, a kid in the 80s is probably like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I want to be a fucking coke and weed dealer. I want to become a goddamn
Did I turn
snake.
into a fucking cool ass snake?
Who the fuck was one of my fucking cool ass thing? Whoa, TJ.
Sorry.
Whoa, boy.
Whoa there, boy.
Whoa there, boy, now. Hold on, boy.
Simmer that volume down, boy.
Simmer that on down now. Well, this one, they used to fucking get the Ninja Turtles to proselytize to. You remember
Oh
this
yeah.
one?
Oh yeah.
course.
This is the Ninja Turtle
Dude,
one.
and I listen, dude. I listen.
Hey, Joey. I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh,
I remember this PSA.
Dude, these fucking 12-year-olds would not have fucking... The kid's got like 3 fucking joints, dude. He's offered him to smoke up. It's like... It makes sense if it was 1 joint. Like 3 joints? What the fuck are these kids going to do with 3 joints?
I don't remember being offered a joint when I was like 8 or whatever the fuck, man.
In the hallways of fucking goddamn elementary school. Hey, man. Want to smoke up?
chicken.
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Cake.
Get a pizza.
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real.
Smoke a joint.
You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
Bitch. Bam, motherfucker.
Joey fucking just schooled that motherfucker.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
You
Greatest
got
comeback.
fucked
Up.
You got fucked, kid.
And at the
You
end,
better be glad there wasn't a group of people around to overhear that, because that you,
And even at the end, he pushes him out of the way, dude.
Yeah, you're done at that
He's like,
school.
"Puh."
you're a turkey.
You're a fucking turkey.
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey.
Unfortunately for Joey, that's probably like the best moment of his life is when he fucking had that comeback, dude.
What about the sequel to the frying egg thing?
That one's no good.
It's I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking nuts.
No good, TJ.
Let's see. You just judge for yourself.
This is your brain,
Is it?
and this is heroin. This is what happens to your brain after snorting heroin.
I could go for some of that,
My
honestly.
brain gets scrambled.
Your body goes through.
Okay.
Wait, it's not over yet. This is what your family goes through, and your friends, and
Snorting
mine.
one minute of heroin.
Exactly the future, and your life. Any questions?
Damn. Yeah, I remember that one too. Yeah,
which
these
was-
80s and that was a 90s PSA.
Yeah, you could tell.
That's the chick from She's All That.
Is it?
She was a hot commodity back then.
Let's watch the original. This is the classic 1987.
Yeah, the
Original.
Saw this one too.
I'm sure you did. Hold on.
This is drugs.
Shut up. I'm not ready for you yet, motherfucker.
I was the target audience for this type of shit.
Yeah, you were, Paul.
let's see how well it turned out.
Let's see if it's turned. Let's see.
This is drugs.
Drugs.
Oh, shit. Paul, that's
This
your
is
brain, dude.
on drugs. Any questions?
I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
that's
I
why
have
it's-
lots of questions about that.
that's why that one is my favorite, because it's just. But
It's
there's
like 10
lots of
it's only
questions
10
for all
seconds
of
long.
Right. It gets in there. It gets out, and you know, there's no trying to condescend to me as a fucking youngster. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a frying egg. Everybody's seen that. And while yeah, it leaves a bunch of questions, so does the fucking I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey.
It looks like there's a bonus feature here.
Oh, this is the I
love-
learned it from watching you,
Yep.
Great, dude.
which I also saw as a kid.
yours?
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must have.
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
mine.
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
you, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who
This
use
dad wasn't very
All right.
fucking discreet.
Well, you
Was he-
know-
was he just fucking getting baked in front of his kid and be like, I don't know why you smoke pot.
You know, another thing is like, if this dad was so into these drugs and shit, you know,
why would he even give a shit?
if you know, you figure he'd just like take these drugs for himself, be like, son, you're not old enough to do drugs yet, so I'm gonna
I'm gonna throw these in the trash
dispose
can.
of these in the proper manner, bro.
10 minutes later, bong firing up. The son's like, God damn it, my dad stole my fucking stash.
That'd be like one of those fucking terrible animated stories, like my dad stole all my drugs, you know?
They really like I don't know if they still do with kids, but they worked on my generation with this drug shit.
It
Oh, yeah.
worked on you?
Like they not worked, but they worked on. They literally like it was in every aspect of my life. There were those commercials. There were these little quick PSAs with all the cartoon characters.
Did you do Dare, Paul?
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Cartoon All Stars to the rescue, dude.
I don't know if that you were too old for that.
No, Dare. There was a cop that would come every week to our school and do like an hour-long drug Dare thing. We used to have to take these tests, these Dare tests. And
yeah, I remember that.
There were like little, like I don't know what you'd call them, like little events at the school that were run by Dare. That carnival type things.
Shit, dude.
I wonder if I don't know if there's like I can't find any modern drug PSAs. Like
the modern ones are like
I'm looking for anti-drug PSA 2010s, and there's like nothing there really.
They still do them. It's like, what the fuck is that? I'm trying to think of the name of that organization that does them.
There were a lot of anti-pot PSAs. There's that one where the person's like just a deflated balloon or whatever sitting on the couch. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, there's one that when like Massachusetts was passing, it's like legalizing weed recreationally. There's like people were buying a bunch of weed and like in front of kids and shit. It was like, this is how it's gonna be. Weed's gonna be everywhere. Your kids are gonna be exposed to it.
Yeah, I just think that the reason you don't see many of them now is because they tried about as hard as they possibly could with my generation, and it didn't fucking work.
You know what the most recent one I saw was against Juuls.
Oh, wow.
Type in like a Juul PSA.
I'll do it in a second.
Okay.
Let's watch this first.
Oh, shit. This is ominous, dude.
This is crack. Not cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
Damn, Pee-wee just spoke to my soul.
I know, right?
I don't believe fucking Pee-wee totally fucking freebased after that fucking.
Why the fuck? The thinking behind that one never.
Crack is not cool.
I just don't understand why.
Oh, dude, I can explain it to you.
The tone is really dramatic,
right?
So why Pee-wee?
Well, that's the thing.
Is it like he's playing against type, so it's like whoa?
So Pee-wee was revered amongst kids when he was popular. Pee-wee's Playhouse was the biggest fucking thing in the world, and he was never serious. Even if he was serious, there was like this comedic undertone to it. So when they released that, and here's this dude that you're expecting to come out and do a backflip and have all these weird puppets and this upbeat Pee-wee attitude, and he does something like that, I'm telling you, like, it was done for the impact.
Yeah.
It was done because they knew it would be impactful for the kids that were into him, like really into him, like people were into Captain Kangaroo or Mr. Rogers, you know what I mean? Pee-wee was on that level with some kids.
Yeah.
And so they figured, and I got to be honest with you, it was. Seeing Pee-wee Herman talk normally and seriously about a subject that involved you dying, it worked.
All right, so Sky, I typed in anti-Juul PSA. You tell me which one of these is the one you're talking about, if any.
Let's see. I think it's those Truth ones. I think the Truth is the one that
This looks like it's some channel reviewing them.
They're reviewing it, so maybe you just want to like try to search for it on the internet and see if you can just like if you go to Google and just find it.
Okay.
Or maybe like put like Truth Juul ads or something. Or
Okay.
a PSA.
All right, I'll see if I can find it.
Because I saw one with all these animals, and it's all like you have to be crazy. I forget the exact specifics, but there's just a bunch of animals, and how people are like, you're poisoning your lungs with Juul. Juul's bad. You don't even know what's in Juul or what's gonna do there.
Let the kids have their fucking Juuls, man.
Oh, Paul, did you hear actually as well? I know you guys will like this. Federally, the legal age to buy cigarettes is now 21. They've raised it everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
It's not 18 anymore. I think we covered it on Flash Ride, but it's kind of like, it's just interesting. Like, a bunch of people are saying, we're going to get grandfathered in. They're like, nope. You got to wait till you're 21 now.
I can't find anything.
Can't find it? All right, well.
Maybe next time.
I think you just failed us, DJ. I think you failed not only me and Paul, but the audience, who probably could have used a positive, strong message not to smoke a Juul.
So here's from the time we're recording this, the Grammys just happened, I guess. And so they're talking about this artist who wore this pro-Trump shit to it.
All right.
And it's pretty bad.
Wow.
I mean, it's just like, couldn't you fucking wear something that was pro-Trump but didn't look fucking ridiculous? Like you just fucking, I don't know. This is like Evel Knievel would look at this and be like, too much.
Well, yeah, dude.
Trump 2020, man. What's wrong with that dress, TJ? It's patriotic.
This is songwriter Joy Villa or Villa.
Who?
I don't know. That's exactly.
What are you guys talking about?
That's how she gets attention.
Yeah, look.
Impeached and reelected.
Well, the reelected part hasn't happened yet. So.
Well, it's going to. Scotty.
It's like the Babe Ruth called shot.
Oh man. Well,
yeah.
She's going. This is just going to be the truth.
Look at all these accessories. I love it. She had a pro. She really likes to wear her politics on her sleeve, huh?
Yeah, to make America great again.
Yeah, this seems to be her like motif. Build the wall. Keep the Mexicans out,
And co-opting Pink Floyd while doing it.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely love.
Yeah, I'm sure Pink Floyd, I'm sure those guys, the ones that are left, would look at that and be like, yeah.
That's exactly what we meant. Yes. You got the message. You win. Well, I mean, everyone does what they can to get their little fucking 15 minutes of fame. That's pretty clearly that's what's going on there.
She got 15 seconds.
Hey, better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like, I've never even heard of her. So.
Well, the only time we had heard of her was just this. It was just like she was wearing
let's see.
outrageous dresses.
We can get away with 15 seconds of one of her songs. Let's see. Or, sorry, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
We can judge her body of work on that.
5 seconds of one song.
Of course, TJ, you're talking about a woman. You're talking about
she's got a music video.
Objectification, TJ.
She's got a pro-Trump music video called "Make America Great Again."
There you go. Let's hear it.
So choose a minute marker. It's 4 minutes long.
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
2 minutes, 15 seconds. All right. 5 seconds of that. And go.
Make America great again.
What is this?
There you
so
go.
on its face, dude. Make America great again. Land of free and blah, blah, blah.
Can I ask a question? Was it Fox News that was covering this? Like it was meaningful or anything?
It was. I saw it on the Drudge Report. Let's see.
But was it a link to a Fox News story?
I don't
I'm
think
looking
so.
it up.
It
Hold
didn't look
on.
like a Fox News,
No, it was the Hollywood Reporter.
Okay, well, I mean, that's one of those fucking typical gossip rags, so.
Make America great again.
Dude, how many people are going to make that part of their fucking song, dude? Get some fucking, like, if you're going to make a pro-Trump song, at least come up with some shit about him. It's always just, make America great. Every one of them has that bullshit in it, dude. Come with some other shit.
Real women vote for Trump.
You're just salty
Don't
because he
need
came
no
up with
liberal
the best
chump.
catchphrase ever, Scotty.
No, he didn't. Ronald Reagan did.
MAGA, Scotty. MAGA.
He stole it from Reagan. You guys even know he did. Whatever.
Nuh-uh.
All right, TJ, look. I'm
No,
sorry.
he didn't.
I apologize to everyone, all the Trump people.
He didn't do that. You're a liar. Lies. Lies.
MAGA, dude. The greatest.
MAGA.
I don't know. You know what, TJ? Have you ever seen Paul don the MAGA hat? Have you ever seen that happen?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
happened.
he's done it. He did it at Mardi
Paul.
Gras to get
You know,
beads thrown at him.
You'll have no problem putting it on right now, then, will you, Paul?
I've worn it several times.
All right, good. Just make sure.
I actually look pretty good in the MAGA hat, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's right. Paul did. he got a bunch of beads, too.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, no one's throwing any beads at me. Give me that MAGA hat. And then he got some.
Oh, dude, I got more than I got a box.
No,
full
dude,
of
he got
beads.
fucking like.
He's like, yeah, MAGA, woo!
You know how sometimes they have those special beads they only give out 1 or 2 of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got like 3 or 4 strings of those just by putting a MAGA hat on and shaking my ass, dude.
It's so great, dude.
I'm definitely going to the next one.
Oh, man.
I clean up on the beads.
All right, so every once in a while, the Donald has a meme that I actually think is funny, and this is one of those times.
Okay.
Oh, what? Dude, I love it. When you accidentally sniff the Chinese
Okay.
kid.
All right.
Fair enough.
And they got
Fair
Joe
enough.
Biden. It's because, I mean, who doesn't want to make fun of Joe Biden?
Making fun of Joe Biden and the Chinese with their coronavirus at the same time, you can't beat it.
I can't wait till you get the coronavirus, TJ.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Dude, there's people that are saying that like 90% of the population is going to get the fucking coronavirus, TJ. How do you feel about that?
I think that's bullshit.
90%, TJ. Every city on lockdown.
Dude, this is a great MAGA hat. I got to be honest with you, because like a lot of the newer ones are all like they're high production affairs now. Like if you watch what people are wearing when it comes to MAGA hats, they're wearing like the full wool ones with the embroidery. This is the old cheap ass fucking made in Guatemala, terrible fucking printing, old trucker hat style MAGA hats, man. You better hold on to this, TJ.
That's one of the things I love about the Trump administration.
This is an old school MAGA hat.
They had to change that. Originally, you're right. They were making all these things like China or Pakistan or some shit. Then it's like, oh wait, it's America. Oh no, we're making them here now. It's like, come on, guys, just fucking lazy.
Abortion doesn't make you unpregnant. It makes you the parent of a dead child.
Okay.
Semantic argument.
They're dead.
Hey,
were they viable outside of the womb? No. Did the person want to have the child? No. Okay, well there you go.
Are you willing to spend your time, instead of painting those stupid signs and standing around protesting, raising the unwanted child of
I
somebody
think you
who's
know the
getting
answer to
aborted?
that, Paul.
We know the answer is no. They want them to have children, then raise them.
Are you willing to pay more taxes to make sure that the mountains of unwanted children in this country have access to medical care and decent homes?
No.
No? That's shocking.
Too bad. I love how the discussion's always about that, and then it's never actually about the people who are suffering the most. Like, so these children are born into lives of poverty.
It's misplaced fucking, because like, look, when you're a fetus, you don't have what we consider to be consciousness.
No.
Suffering is a foreign concept to you, and I'm not saying some fetuses haven't suffered due to trauma, but it's way different than being a fucking 8-year-old kid with no parents. You know what I mean? It's just way different than the type of shit that unwanted children end up going through.
I mean, there's so many fucking factors. There's neglect. There's the fact that, like you said, like if you give them up to the state, they become a ward of the state. Basically, what kind of life is that? That's not saying that everyone's ever been adopted. It turned out to be a shitty person. There's plenty of people who are exceptional that didn't have a family, didn't have parents, the whole fucking 9 yards. But it's like, at the same time, like you would try to, like, I think in our society we try to reduce suffering as much as possible, and to not have someone suffer needlessly is probably for the best.
All right, one more thing before we wrap this one up. This is a fun one. Monthly reminder: don't let them infiltrate your scene. Drive them out of punk, metal, or whatever you are into. Antifa punks, fuck off.
Punks are always looking for other little segments of punks.
Yeah, to be like, fuck
beef
you,
against.
other punk.
We're the real punk, and these other punks are fake punks, man.
God, are they still? I mean,
but any genre. Like if you're at a fucking Celine Dion concert and some Antifa shows up, make sure they know they're not welcome. Any genre, whatever you're into. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, punk goes through that type of shit too. There was like a big Nazi punk and anti-Nazi punk movement for a long time. There probably still is.
Yeah, probably still going.
You know what I mean? Because
still
like
squabbling.
They come out with this like really aggressive style of music, and all of a sudden people that were just into the punk started to realize that there were a bunch of Nazis that listened to it and Sieg Heiled around, and they were like, hey, fuck that, man.
These comments are gold. Most folks in the punk scene tell me they think it's been taken over by skinheads and Nazis. Lol.
Okay, so
that's because punk is now so far left that just coming for the music makes you a skinhead.
Okay, so it's still going on.
It's still going on. It's still happening.
The battle never ends.
It's never ending.
Punk has changed so much.
All right. Well, that wraps up the grease trap. I think we've cleared all the grease out. So now it's time to move on to some other stuff. We'll see you guys next time here on The Grease Trap.
Terrible.